What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video. I know it's been quite some time, but it doesn't matter because I'm back. Today's topic is about stop focusing on what's going on the outside. I'm giving it to you guys. I'm giving it to you because I'm just gonna get right into it. But before I even get into it, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you do all those things. You already know. Let's just get into it, all right? Now, stop focusing on what's going on outside. Just stop. That easy. Because we all know what's going on in this world right now. I don't even need to even mention what's going on, the pandemic that's happening in this world. Social media, the media itself, word of mouth, of course, the news channel, all these things are destroying you. Yes, they're destroying you because it is making you not focus on the things that you should be focused on. Instead, you're too worried about what's going on the outside. And you're not focusing on the inside. You're too busy putting the energy, the good energy that you could be focusing on your goals, and you're focusing that on the things that's going on the outside. Now, I'm not trying to say forget about it, act like it's not there. You got to protect yourself. But with what's going on in this world now, or without it, you should be protecting yourself regardless. What I'm trying to say is, you got to focus on your life. You have to focus on, at the end of the day, this is just for now. This too shall pass. This is just now. This is not going to be, we don't know how long this is going to be, but at the end of it's just now. There's still life ahead. All of us. So why are we focusing our energy on the bad things when you could still be focusing on your life? Like for me, being a real estate agent, I understand what's going on in this world. I understand that. I know what's going on. But that's not going to stop me from continuing to reach my goals, continuing to move forward. We all have to understand that the government, the society, we're put in a box. We're not. They don't want us to be the best that we can be and elevate our minds, elevate our lives. So we are not in control. We're not gonna be able to fight that. We have to stay in control. We have to be in control. And in order for us to do that, we have to focus on putting our energy on the right things. You gotta turn off the radio. You gotta get off social media. You have to take time off of those things because the first thing you do when you wake up is go on your phone and you're putting that energy into your mind. You're putting that information, you're putting these negativity. We're talking new deaths we're talking businesses are being closed. We're talking pastor got arrested around here. Like, we're honestly just hurting ourselves by allowing this bad information to get on top of inside of our minds. And that is the reason why I like listening to podcasts, good music, keep my mind framed on my goals, because when all this boils down, we're really gonna see all the people who are still grinding through this whole situation. And that is what's more important. I don't think what's going on in this world is really what's gonna help us in our future. We have to start thinking better for our lives. And if we just sit here and just allow what's going on in this world to affect our lives, it could have a negative impact. You have to stop focusing on what's going on the inside. Like, this could be used as a time, like, I don't know, I guess for me, I like to look at things the positive way. You gotta use this time to really be putting that energy towards bettering your life and bettering your future. Go to the gym, go do new things that you haven't done, go into nature. Like, you really get to see people who are really affected by this, you know. And in order for us not to be tremendously affected, we have to continue our paths. We have to stay focused. We have to put the energy where it needs to be. But if you continue to allow the media to dismay you from that, you are a part of that. You can't be a part of that. You have to set yourself apart. You have to set yourself differently. And you have to still keep moving. Life is going to throw situations. Life is going to throw trials, tribulations, everything. And if you're not the one to stay strong, to not allow that to hurt you, to not allow that to affect you in any type of way, you win. But the more you just allow it, it's just going to drain you. It's going to drain you, all of you. And all you're going to do is just stay focused on what's going on. Like, everybody knows what's going on. It's a pandemic. It's around the world. But if we focus on our lives, on our true destiny, on our purpose, you know I'm always stressing that. You got to focus on your purpose. You have to focus on who you want to be and where you want to be, and focus on achieving your higher self. But if you're so focused on what's going on in this world and what's going on the outside, you're going to affect yourself from the inside. And it's sad to say, 80-90% of this world is like this. But you have to be that 10% that says, I have to focus. I know what's going on. I don't know the latest news of what's going on, but I do know what's going on in this world. But I'm focused on my life. I'm focused on what I have to do to become successful. What I have to do to learn and grow as a person, because that's what's most important. It's like, ever since this pandemic happened, it's like we all as a society put our lives on hold to focus our energy on what's next. Why are we focused on what's next with what's going on outside when we have to internalize ourselves to focus on what's going on in the inside and better ourselves? Remember, while everybody's being fearful, you got to be greedy. And in order for you to be greedy, you gotta focus on yourself. Don't be making excuses like, oh, but the gym is not open, but this is not, but we can't do this. Listen, you're actually saving money by not going to the mall. You're actually saving money by not eating out. You just have to use that to your best advantage. I look at it like, honestly speaking, I always look at things positively. This is a positive thing. Like, let's turn this negative into a positive and start working on ourselves. Start working on our lives. And not allow what's going on in the media to affect you. Because if you allow it to affect you, you lost. Listen, a person who is a winner, you don't get affected by anything that's going on. You can only beat yourself. Which means if you turn off the radio, turn off social media, give it a break, not focus on it, and focus on bettering your life, you are going to go in that direction. But the more you keep focusing on what's going on outside, you're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself. You gotta stop focusing on what's going on outside. You have to. You have to reach your maximum potential. And remember, you can maximize yourself in the worst times. I use an example like Floyd Mayweather. Like, during the hardest fights, he was the best. And then during the easiest fights, he just looked mediocre. So during this hard time, you got to prove to yourself, you got to prove to the people around you that I was made for this, through the good and through the bad. You got to be prepared. You got to adapt. Stop focusing on the outside and focus on what's on the inside and better yourself mentally and physically. You made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you really learned something. I'm back. I'm really back. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I'm back. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want something different, you got to do something different. If you want something you never had, you got to do something you never done. Cheese.